The pest that won't go away. You know that little fly is there. You want to swat it and say, get back, get out of the room, and you're like, no.
Chris Wood, Shagger, Nick Pope is the best goalkeeper in the Premier League.
I think they get top 4 this season. I really
Top 4?
do. I do think that they will.
A thing on Twitter earlier, you were sat in what, about 20th, 21st this time last season, and now you're sat in 4th?
I'm not going to say they're going to win the Premier League, because I don't think they will. But Eddie's done an unbelievable job.
I remember driving home and saying to the guys in the car, they're a serious team.
I'm a City fan. I was at St James's for that 3-all early in the season, and it shook me, to be honest.
Is this Sir Bobby Robson era or Kevin Keegan era? Like, what's going on?
Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So as you can see behind me, we are here tonight at the Football Content Awards. This is the event where all the biggest YouTube channels, all the football media comes together for one big event in Manchester. Now, I was nominated as a finalist in 2 categories this year. However, unfortunately, I did not get in the top 3 of either of them. It happens. Thank you guys so much for the support. But I thought today, why I'm here, why not go around and ask all the content creators what do they think about Newcastle? It's almost like a survey, just going around asking the content creators what do they think about Newcastle. 3rd in the Premier League table, a real nuisance in the Premier League now. But yeah, without further ado, let's go find out. So now guys, we are joined here from Robbie from AFTV. Thoughts on Newcastle United?
Newcastle are a threat this year. They're a threat. They're a really good team. I remember when we lost up there last year when we was going for the top 4. And even though we had a bit of a depleted team, I remember driving home and saying to the guys in the car, they're a serious team. Very cohesive. They are a team, you know what I mean? And I think Eddie Howe, what he's done, you know what I mean, getting the best out of Joe Linton, Almiron and all these guys. Definitely Newcastle ain't no joke this year. Definitely.
Any predictions where you're going to finish this season?
I think they could make top 4.
Top 4,
I really do think they. I mean, listen, it may be that when it comes down to it, maybe your Man United or Tottenham might have a bit too much because they've done it before, but it would not surprise me if Newcastle made top 4.
So guys, I'm joined here by Lee Judge. Well, Newcastle, what are your thoughts and your honest opinion, mind your honest opinion?
My honest opinion about Newcastle United, I've always had a soft spot for them, the fans and everything like that. Don't begrudge where they are at the moment. I'm going to be honest, they've got the money, but they've not gone mad about it and overspent. They're still doing it within the means of how they should be. Building a fantastic side. I also think at the end of the day, to bring in Eddie Howe was a masterclass for them, and they've done really well. They look really, really good. And I think they get top 4 this season. I really do. I do think that they will. I think they're at this moment in time they're where they are is deservedly so. Been very, very impressed. They've gone to Spurs and won. They've gone to they've played Man City and not lost. So at the end of the day, you've got to be respectful from decent side.
So anyway, guys, I am now joined here by the Irish guy. Won in the road tonight, so well done. First off on that.
Thank you, Adam B. We were rivals tonight, going head to head, but and next year you'll beat me. I'm telling you now. You're growing next year. Next year's your year.
Appreciate it anyway. Now, I know both of us Newcastle fans, and it's fair to say it's been a very good season for us. Just what are your thoughts going into this season? Just how has it been so far?
It's amazing. Surreal to be a Newcastle fan, isn't it? 3rd in the league at Christmas. Is this Sir Bobby Robson era or Kevin Keegan era? Like, what's going on? 3rd is mad. What do I think is going to happen? I said 5th in August. I'm going to stick with 5th.
Stick with 5th, right?
I think the squad depth probably isn't there to... I mean, Man United are coming. Chelsea are going to get their act together. Liverpool are coming good. I think we'll be doing very well to get 5th in Europa League. Top 4 will come in the future, but yeah, I think 5th this season.
So guys, we are now joined by Flex, of course, famous Man U fan. Well, I mean, Newcastle United this season, it's fair to say they've been definitely giving you a run for your money. Just what are your thoughts on Newcastle in general?
The pest that won't go away. You know that little fly is there. You want to swat it and say, get back, get out of the room, and you're like, no, we're where we're supposed to be. You're believing in it. And the feel-good factor around the place, the fans are all buzzing. And you know what? When we drew against you in that 0-0 game, Joe Linton hit the post in the bar in like the same section. We could have won it near the end. I remember walking out of Old Trafford saying, Newcastle, a good team. And I look at all the results that you've been getting in your 3rd. You deserve it. You deserve that happiness because I think all the stuff with Mike Ashley and trying to sort out the owners, you deserve to be happiness. Great, you know, it's a big city You know, Newcastle are a real footballing city, and you deserve that. Big football club. So yeah, it's annoying. I'm not gonna lie, it's annoying because we need you out of there. But yeah, you're proving that you're there to compete.
And finally, I mean, you're just saying there how it's very frustrating for Manchester United. Do you think Newcastle could stay in that top 4 this season, or got any predictions for the season ahead?
Oh, it's a tough one, isn't it? Because with the others not playing so well, like Chelsea, and we're a bit ropey. You never know what you're going to get. Tottenham not playing great football. Why not? Look at Arsenal. You know, they're pushing. So I think you can finish in Europe. I think you can get top 6, top 7. I don't see why not. I think with the squad that you've got, you know, St. Maximum's not even been in there yet. Isak's been out long term. So I think when you get them back as well, that gives you an extra boost. So I'm going to say top 4, but I'm going to say you're finishing the top 8. Comfortable. No, top 6.
Top 6?
Yeah, top 6.
Right, guys, happy to be on Adam Pearson's channel.
Bronze award.
Got the bronze award, not too bad. Got the Panini sticker over as well. To be fair, yeah, Newcastle, I'm a City fan. I was at St James's for that 3-3 early in the season, and it shook me, to be honest. A really good result for you, and to be honest, walking out the ground, I was pretty happy with that as well. 3-3. We got a good comeback. Newcastle this season have looked really good. I need to see you take some points off United and Liverpool this season. That's what we're going to see. Arsenal as well, and I think you can definitely push for top 4. Top 6 is 100% on the cards as well. And yeah, fair play, Newcastle following a similar path to City.
That's a good point actually, because of course in 2008 City had that huge takeover.
Exactly.
I mean, the club now is just obviously light and day of what it was 10 years ago, but do you see a similar thing happen in Newcastle gradually over the next 10-15 years? Do you think it's possible?
You've got that core fan base just like City as well. And yeah, just good luck to you. Keep up your good work, Adam. And yeah, nice one, enjoy.
Hi, my name's Ben, I'm a Burnley fan. Follow Talk BFC on Instagram. So my thoughts on Newcastle are Chris Wood, Shagger, Nick Pope is the best goalkeeper in the Premier League, and that's a fact. That is a fact. There's no keeper that saves shots like he does. And yeah, Newcastle are going to finish in top 4 this season.
Top 4, you think?
Top 4, Eddie out, taking them into top 4.
Yeah, I mean, Newcastle currently last 16 in the cup, playing Bournemouth at home. Are you fancy on a cup run, or just the Premier League?
Nah, I reckon you could go all the way in both.
What do you think?
I think you got a good chance. You got a good striker in Callum Wilson, Joe Winton, Bruno in midfield, St Maximum. You know, you've got so many good wide options. I think you're missing maybe another winger in. I think you've got a very, very good team there. You know, Botman, even Dan Burn at the back. You know, they're all very good. So I think you're 1 or 2 players off a very, very, very good team.
Hi, I'm Sam from Back of the Net, which is an AFC Ball with fan channel.
What's your thoughts on Newcastle this season? I've been doing almost like a survey today. I'm going around, I'm asking fans of all different teams what they think about Newcastle, so just your honest opinion.
Well, as a person who loves Eddie Howe, I've got to say, unbelievable job he's doing. I'm kind of worried about how he's going to do for Newcastle, but it seems to be that, you know, the fans have like taken him on board. He seems to understand the culture really well, and he's not. Yes, he spent money, but you know there have been a couple of Hollywood signings, but all the rest are kind of standard run-of-the-mill signings. But he's got the best out of every player, like Almiron, Joe Linton, etc. So honestly, he's the best man for you, and I think he could give you top 6 this season. That's all I'm saying.
What's up, guys? So I am Brad Barbs. I am the Huddersfield fan here at the event. We ran for best club content creator in the EFL, obviously for Huddersfield.
So a big question I've been asking around today is just what are your honest opinion about Newcastle? Just what are your thoughts on Newcastle?
I feel like it's come to that point where they've finally got out the transition of the new owners, and they've now got a top class coach, and their players, existing players, are playing brilliant football. I mean, since Grealish said that about Almiron, the guy has been absolutely flawless. You cannot fault him, and credit to him. You know, credit to a lot of other players that are there as well, like Fabian Schär. He's been doing really well. You know, Callum Wilson's really turned it up. You've even got the rotation players that are doing their bit for Newcastle, and I'm just really happy for them. And obviously for Adam as well, it makes his job so much more fun that he gets to see stuff like what happened at Chelsea. The scenes were absolutely immaculate. So all the best, Newcastle.
My name's Amy Clement, and I am on the lead team at Her Game 2. So we're a anti-sexism campaign formed in May 2021, and we're recently, we stand here today, just won gold at the Football Content Awards for Best in Women's Football, and it's a massive honour. We're all so excited. And yeah, it's been an amazing 18 months since we started. We've partnered now with 7 Premier League clubs, including Everton, Leeds, Brentford, and those partnerships sort of entail, you know, what do you have in place for your female fans? Do you supply anti-sexism training? What are you doing with the women's team? How are you supporting local female community? All that sort of stuff. But yeah, my thoughts on Newcastle. I mean, wow! I saw a thing on Twitter earlier. You were sat in what, about 20th, 21st this time last season, and now you're sat in 4th. That's absolutely incredible, and obviously a testament to the owners, the takeover, where they're investing their money, you know, how the players and the management are responding to that takeover. And I think you're easily top 6 this season, which is crazy, but congratulations, because it must be a great time to be a Newcastle fan.
Cheers, and of course, well done to her game too. It's amazing to see. Keep the fight going. We can do it. Thank you so much. Right?
Thank you.
Hi, my name's Dean Windass. It's bloody hell, how many clubs? Aberdeen, Bradford, Hull, Middlesbrough. So yeah, nice to meet you.
And first off, of course, you're actually on the stage today. You're promoting mental health.
Yeah, it's very important. I think that obviously nowadays, in my day, it was very difficult not to speak out. You know, it was a massive stigma. But obviously now, there's a lot of ex-sports people and even people who are working class people, you know, that obviously struggle in life. Because listen, we've gone through lockdown, we've gone through a hell of a lot of rubbish really in life. So yeah, I don't try to throw it down people's throats. But yeah, just, you know, my aim is, you know, to save people's lives. And if you speak out and you say that you're down or you're fed up or you're depressed or you have anxiety, then speak out, because, you know, if I can save one person's life, then I've done my job. So.
Well, everyone appreciates it. Thank you so much. Keep up the fight. Everyone else as well. We're going to continue to promote mental health, and gradually over time it will get much better. But now a bit of an off-topic question, but thoughts on Newcastle United? We're 3rd in the Premier League table now. I know I haven't got too much of a history with Newcastle, but just what are your thoughts on them in general? Just be as honest as possible.
Well, listen, it's very... Steve Howe's one of my best mates, ex-Newcastle United, and John Beresford are very good friends of mine, so they're very chirpy at the minute, very chirpy. But no, listen, I think that obviously there's no question about the football club and the fan base. And you know, when I played against Newcastle United with Shearer and obviously Gary Speed, God bless him, and players like that, is that they've always underachieved, but they've got a massive fan base. And I'm hoping this year that, I'm not going to say they're going to win the Premier League, because I don't think they will, but Eddie's done an unbelievable job, and let's hope that Newcastle United can get in the top 4, you know, because they've done extremely well, but we all know the Premier League is very, very tough, and if you lose one game, then you lose another, you're going to drop down. But you know, at the minute, for my mate Steve Howe and Bez, I hope they get into the top 4, I really do.
Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed watching that today, hearing all sorts of fans in different clubs across the country. They're forged in Newcastle United this season. It'll be quite interesting to come back to the Football Content Awards next year and we'll see, well, first off we'll see where Newcastle are at that point, but secondly we'll see what people's opinions are, have those opinions changed. But let me know your thoughts down below guys. Thank you so much for watching. It's great to be here. Unfortunately it wasn't the big this year, but I appreciate your support as always. Take care and thank you.